Gets you through my morning every day.
Ladies and gentlemen, Adelaide's Jody and Hazy on Nova.
Gen Z workers are turning down management roles and chasing happiness rather than the dollar, according to Australia's leading middle management expert, Rebecca Houghton.
Well, that's probably a good
Beck's
thing,
work.
isn't it? Because you mean you're chasing mental health as a top priority? Is that what it is?
So they profiled about 1,000 Aussie middle managers last year and found that just 14% were motivated to step into leadership roles. The major reason behind that is the younger generation's disinterest in middle management was the stigma surrounding these positions. So they're essentially going, I just want to be happy.
Okay, well, that's a good thing.
Kumbaya.
Isn't that a good thing? Because what we used to do, I feel like when we were going through the system nice and early, it was work your ass off to get to these high positions because we feel like that's going to lead to happiness.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, I spoke to someone who has dealt with, he's like a psychologist who's dealt with lots of people in business who have made it to the top. We're talking like multi-millionaires. And he said to me, once they get there, they're still not happy because they look around and they go, oh, my God, look at all the people I had to step over to get here.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting?
100%.
So maybe they're onto something, the Gen Zers.
Do you know what? Let's be content in being average. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Reach for the stars.
Yeah.
And there's still going to be people coming through that are trying to reach the stars and go for those big positions. And for those people, look, good on you. Less people to compete with.
I don't know many people who got on their deathbed and went, I wish I had have worked more. I wish I had have worked harder.
See, that's the thing, though, isn't it?
So maybe they're smarter than all of us.
Oh,
Maybe they've got us all hoodwinked. Or maybe they just don't have any ambition.
It's the latter.
I need to know. I need to know now.
I need to know.
I need to know. I need to know.
What's in the news today?
I need to know this.
Here's what you need to know.
What you need to know with Jody and Hazy.
Before we move on from the Spice Girls, I just want to ask you, on the back of yesterday when I asked you your favourite Backstreet Boy, favourite Spice Girl?
I had a mad crush on Mel C.
Did you?
Yep, Sporty Spice for me.
Yeah, right.
Sporty Spice to the moon.
I just love how she unashamedly just wore tracksuit pants everywhere.
Yeah.
On any given occasion.
Who would have thought I'm into that?
To meet the Queen. Oh, yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Who would have thought a casual dress code would be right up your alley?
Cool and casual.
Okay, what about the weather today? Mostly cloudy, showers, the chance of a storm, strong westerly winds. Stay inside if you can. Don't be running all about town. And if you do have to go out, take a brolly, please.
Okay. Well, for those who I'm looking for the next opportunity to clean my car, wash my car.
Does it work? Does that work, leaving it out in the rain?
Absolutely, it does not.
No.
No,
That's
it
what
makes
I'm
it
saying.
so much worse. So when I know and I'm looking at the forecast knowing that there's rain on the horizon, you can't wash your car.
No.
So what are we looking at for the rest of the week?
So it's going to get better. So we'll have those showers and thunderstorms today, but tomorrow those showers will ease. We'll have a top of 15, and then throughout the rest of the week, cloudy, partly cloudy, and then sunny for the weekend, temps around 15, 16. Still cold.
Still cold.
But not as glorious as the weekend we've just had. Did you not just look up into the sky on Saturday and Sunday and go, this is the middle of winter? You're outrageous, Adelaide, just turning it on.
I mean, I was questioning what season it was. Do you know what I don't miss, Jodes?
What's that, Dom?
For weeks like this, playing footy.
Oh, my gosh.
This is when you look outside, particularly say if it's Tuesday or Thursday night, and it's bucketing down and you know that you would have had to have trained.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
I was a cat. I hated the water so much.
Try playing netball in a dress. No, let me repeat. In a lycra dress.
At least you didn't get muddy.
Oh, yeah, but that asphalt ain't soft when you fall on it, when you slip on it. I'll give you the big... Are you trying to say that football's tougher than netball?
No, I'm not trying to say that. I'm just trying to say that I was an absolute pussycat when it came to the rain.
Not just when it came to the rain.
Spot on.
The 2 a.m s, we call them, the 2 a.m s or the 3 a.m s, where you just wake up in the middle of the night and you're like, I have no chance in hell of going back to sleep.
Yeah.
So if you've ever found yourself wide awake at 3 or 4 a.m, you are very far from alone. So Google searches for waking up at 3 a.m. are on the rise. So leading Australian sleep experts record that pre-bed routines are crucial for getting quality sleep. So late night scrolling is responsible for this palaver. On Instagram, on TikTok, it's a major factor disrupting sleep for Gen Z and millennials. But we all know not to do that because the blue light or blue rays or whatever they are keep you awake.
And I didn't know that, but that's a thing. Like it sort of really wakes you up. I say it's more potent than a shot of coffee.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
The blue light.
The blue light.
Yeah, okay.
The other thing as well, which I'm reliably told, is that it's the prime information source from America around there.
Okay.
So all the stuff is starting to come through.
Oh.
So a lot of good, solid, juicy stuff from America, if it's gossip, if it's any other sort of information you're into, that's probably going to be available at around about 2, 3 o'clock. It's going to start coming through. So when you do sort of have a quick look at your phone, you go, well, what's going on there? Oh, geez, heaps of stuff's happening in America. It's because the central information starting to come through.
Yeah, right. There you go. Are you better off? I would love to ask a sleep expert. Are you a sleep expert? 13 24 10. Are you better off getting up and watching some TV? Are you better off reading a book? Doing anything but picking up your phone?
Oh my gosh, dude! What's worse for you? Screen time and scrolling your phone, or one morning I went out to my living room at 4 o'clock in the morning to get changed, and my wife Cara had already had to get up my 1.5-year-old son Sonny because he was crying, and they at 4 o'clock in the morning were sitting there like zombies watching Teletubbies.
Teletubbies.
What's worse for your health as an adult?
I don't think Teletubbies are good for anyone's health under any circumstance. Have you heard the way they talk?
Yes. Yes. It's very confusing. My wife looked very defeated that night.
Yeah. Man vomits after being told that his wife is going to be having physical relations with another man.
I can absolutely see that happening.
There is a show in the UK. It's called Open House, The Great Sex Experiment. Tom from Devon became physically sick after being told by non-monogamy expert. Imagine that on your business card.
Yeah.
What do you do, Effie Blue?
I'm a non-monogamist.
That he had to let his partner Lauren sleep with another man without him. And the pressure of this challenge caused Tom to vomit in the bathroom, a moment captured in shocking footage aired on the show. Would you like to have a listen?
Oh, here we go.
Do you want some water?
This is gonna be horrible.
I just want to cuddle you.
I feel absolutely petrified and sick.
All anyone can ask is that you just try, okay?
I just want to cuddle you. Not a good time for cuddles.
No.
No.
Who wants to be cuddled when they're vomiting? Not me.
Well, I'd say more so when you're about to have sex with someone else.
Yeah, so Tom and Lauren didn't back down or regret being on the show. Instead, they said they stayed strong, optimistic, and they publicly thanked everyone for their support. They also made it clear they're still happy in their relationship despite the difficult moments shown on the television. Okay, a non-monogamy expert comes to you, Andrew Hayes, and says your wife, Cara, gets to sleep with someone else without you around. Thoughts, feelings, emotions?
Similar thoughts and feelings probably to this bloke as well. Probably make me want to spew up. I would absolutely spew up, physically and metaphorically.
And what would you actually do, like knowing that it was happening in real time? Like you would know that at, say, 12 noon, your wife's having sex with someone else.
Jeez, how could you possibly... What could you do to distract yourself? Would you hone in?
Absolutely no amount of Netflix in the world that's taking your mind off the fact that your wife is with someone else.
Yeah, 100. Can you imagine putting yourself in that situation?
No, that's awful. Do you know what? I just got that feeling then of when I have dreams that my husband's cheated on me and you wake up and you want to whack him around the face.
Yeah.
But what did you do?
I can imagine that if my wife was put in a situation where I was a person who was having sex to deter them away, she would just whisper into the lady's ear exactly what's about to happen. She's about to go, you're going to have 2 minutes of the most unrhythmic sex of all time.
2 minutes. I reckon she's given you about 1:15 generous overtime there.
You'd pick up on that. I pumped myself up a little bit there.
I need to know. I need to know now.
I need to know.
I need to know. I need to know.
What's in the news today?
I need to know this.
Here's what you need to know.
What you need to know with Jody and Hazy.
Slow down on the roads this morning. It is wet, it is windy, it is blustery. We've got a top of 14 today. That wind is going to pick up during the morning and in the afternoon. A possible thunderstorm around as well. We've had 20 millimetres of rain in the past 24 hours and we've got another 20 on the way. So I would suggest that if it is humanly possible for you to stay in bed today, just do it.
Do it. Take advantage. It's one of those days, isn't it?
I don't want to comment on the fact that it's still very dark, even though it's nearly 7:30 in the morning.
It's crazy.
It's almost pitch black out there.
Jodes, I'm going to make up a headline in my head. Tell me if this is right or wrong. Nurses be dirty birds. Is that fair?
Well, there is a study certainly suggesting it out of the UK, isn't there? There's a trend that's saying women working in nursing represent the highest proportion of its female membership on a UK-based dating website. So that suggests that we're more inclined to pursue perhaps an extramarital relationship than women in other fields of work.
Okay.
Who's got time if you're a nurse? I reckon nurses would be exhausted. They work so hard.
Well, that's the thing as well, and it's so personal what nurses do. Mental health professionals note that intense caregiving careers like nursing can lead to emotional disconnect in personal relationships, potentially increasing the likelihood of seeking intimacy outside of them.
Wait.
So when you give so much at work,
Yeah.
perhaps you run out, you're exhausted by the time you get home.
Got nothing left to give your partner. So, but plenty to give some random on the internet.
Particularly as well when you come home and it's some sleazy bloke. He's like, oh, put the uniform back on. You're like, oh my God.
no.
I just want to take it off. And he's
No.
like, well, yeah.
Yeah, I would just love one of those nurses at the Women's and Children's who wear those really colourful, overtly bright outfits to go, you mean this uniform?
Yeah, exactly. The bloke's
this,
like,
this doing a bit?
wait, that's not the stereotypical nurse's uniform that I'm used to.
Jody and Hazy.
Oh, what a beautiful, wholesome little game this is. It's called Song to Song, Song, Song. A bunch of songs orchestralised. We've got to guess them for a couple of lucky listeners.
And I did warn you in the song. I said, I say this each and every week, but don't be a D-head if you start to win.
And I
you
say this each and every week as well. I will be. I will be in this space. I've got the green light to be an absolute obnoxious knob.
Okay, let's go. Kristen from Modbury. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. You're on
You've
my...
got this, girlfriend.
Oh, thanks, Dale.
You've
You're
got
on my
this.
team. All right, Wallace Cinema Family Pass up for grabs. Did you say that or I just repeat that?
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. You're nervous. You're nervous. It's fine.
Okay. All right. You want to say hi to your mate, Tyson?
Big Bad Tice, what's going on?
Hey, mate, how you doing?
Yeah, going pretty well, mate. You feeling lucky?
Yep, very lucky.
Let's do this. Let's do this, Big Tice.
All right, this is how it works. Nova hits and throwbacks orchestralised. We have to guess the title and artist. Boss Josh is in here this morning. So there's no room for your shenanigans.
Yes.
Okay?
We're on the tight ship, the big fella.
Yep.
It is currently 13-9 in my favour.
Okay.
Ready to go, Jodes? First song.
Yep.
We Are Away. Hazy. Dua Lipa, Dance the Night.
It is.
Watch me.
I hate you.
Dance the night away.
Don't do it.
My heart could
Don't
be
do that.
burning, but you won't see it on my face.
Don't do
Watch
that.
me.
Just to paint a picture for everyone. You know, 13-year-old boys at the high school social, when they do that thing where they put their hands on their knees and then they cross their arms and the knees go together at the same time. That's what you're doing.
I can
God,
do
you're
that.
a child.
I
All
can
right.
do that, Jodes.
Okay.
I can do that. All right, ready?
Yep.
Song number 2.
God. Oh. Jody, it's Little Boo Thing.
No, I know, but who's it by?
I don't know.
I'm the son.
Oh, the Little Boo Thing. Oh, who sings that?
All right, Hazy gets another listen.
Don't you look at your screen. Keep your eyes up. Can you time him out?
All right, so I get one guess, then we move on.
Yep.
Is it Russell Adams?
No.
No, who is it?
Paul Russell.
You my little boo thing, so I'll give a hoot what you do. Say, girl, I know you.
Who the hell
Who
is
the hell?
Who's Russell Adams?
And also, a pop star shouldn't be called Russell.
I know. That's a very good point, Jodes. Okay, so I'm
Do I
going.
get half a point for that?
Nope.
I told you he drives a real tight ship. Okay, so you're going for the draw.
Yeah.
I'm going for the win.
Yeah, all right.
Last song. Here we go. I know it. I know the artist. I'm trying to get the title, guys.
Shush. Okay, Jody, it's Rihanna. We Fell in Love.
Incorrect.
Oh, see, it's good. That's good, isn't it?
Fell in love in a hopeless place.
Are you trying to give it to me now?
What? I can't believe I haven't been given that.
Okay, Hazy, Rihanna. We fell in love in a hopeless place. No.
Rihanna, We Found Love.
Oh my god. Okay. Do you know what? I don't think ever in the history of song has somebody won 1-0. There was 2 songs where we both didn't get it. That's actually incredibly
lyrics actually
hopeless.
say we fell in love.
Not the
In a
title.
hopeless place.
It's the title and the artist.
Wow. You guys don't
there
even
you
want to
go.
make this a close competition.
Do you know, it feels like wet weather footy. Look, Tyson, wasn't pretty, but we got the chocolates, mate. Well done.
Good job, mate. Cheers.
Nah, all good.
Oh
all
my
good.
God. Well, that was just a version of the Crows playing Hawthorn at UTAS Stadium on a Friday night and 2 degrees with it pissing down.
I'm happy to be the Hawks that night.
You've spoken a lot about my bowel habits lately.
Yeah,
yes,
they've been-
that's right.
Quite aggressive, haven't they?
No, well, not necessarily.
Oh, well, this would suggest otherwise. That's your bowel.
Anywho.
But it's calmed down.
Anywho, if you've just joined us, what a perfect time to wade on into the show. Because I had a parasite last week and ended up in hospital with some fairly excruciating bowel pain. Anywho, I decided to get on the front foot, Andrew Hayes, and do something about it. And I thought, I need a little cleanse.
Oh, my God. What do you mean? What sort of cleanse?
Well, a bowel cleanse. So, in the form of a colonic.
Oh, wow. There it goes. So washing out that little parasite.
That was the plan. And I've never had one before. But there are
Oh, he's putting up a fight. Oh.
there are several people in this building who shall remain nameless who absolutely, utterly swear by these things. So, never done it before, didn't really know what to expect. But what is quite confronting is meeting a woman for the first time and after 5 minutes, you're lying on your side, having a tube put somewhere.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I know. I'm picturing what's happening.
And I have to say, I was an absolute abject failure.
Sorry, before can I just ask a question? Because I'm thinking, you just need to answer before you get on. How big's the tube?
Oh, it's not. That didn't hurt.
Oh. Okay. I'll say it once again. How big was the tube?
That part was okay. What I found a little bit overwhelming is the water squirting up your bowel. It's a really odd sensation. And I tapped out.
Yeah, because hang on, you didn't finish.
No.
What do you mean?
No.
Can you pull out mid-colonic?
Yes. I don't know if you can, but I did. She said to me, could you do, this is about 10 minutes in, she said, and they warn you because they squeeze the water up. So it's like there's little bouts of squeezing the water. And she said, can you go 5 more minutes? And I was like, I'm so sorry. I can't do this anymore. So I had to tap out of the colonic.
Oh, my gosh. So you're half done.
Oh,
So did you walk out of there with water dribbling down your legs? What about as well that your little parasite is probably definitely still in there? You were supposed to flush him out. Instead, you just gave him a wash. He woke up this morning. He's like, I feel fantastic. Thanks for the shower, Jody. Ready to reinvigorate myself and take back over.
I need to know. I need to know now.
I need to know.
I need to know. I need to know.
What's in the news today?
I need to know this.
Here's what you need to know.
What you need to know with Jody and Hazy.
coming up to that mid-year break where a lot of people book flights to Europe, etc., to go on a little mid-year holiday to get warm. Well, probably don't at the minute because there is absolute travel chaos around the world as global airlines have suspended or reduced flights following the conflict between Israel and Iran.
Oh, thanks for telling me that because I was just about to book a trip to Europe. Just kidding. I've never been to Europe. I've been to Bali and Thailand, and that's it. And Tasmania.
So, yeah, they've temporarily suspended these flights to the Middle East as this conflict rages, and it comes as the US bombed 3 Iranian nuclear enrichment sites at the weekend. Very unstable global economic climate at the moment under the helm of one Donald Trump.
Yes, it is very unpredictable, isn't it? And there's so much jargon and so much rot that comes through on social media. It's hard to believe anything at the moment.
Yes, probably don't read it, Dale.
Do you know, on top of that as well, when the genuine speech came through where Trump said, you know, we've done this and we're very proud of ourselves, there's a part of me that goes, is this AI? Like, can someone just confirm this is actually real?
Well, who's to say if Donald is AI or real, or if Melania is in fact Melania? There's a real conspiracy theory. There's a fake Melania going around.
Gosh, you'd love to get the inner thoughts of Melania, wouldn't you?
Did you see her face
She's
the other day?
cooking something. She is cooking
Did
something.
you see her face the other day when he said something and she just laughed and then turned away and rolled her eyes?
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. I don't know if she's living her best life, Melania.
I'm not sure that she is.
Hey.
You'd love to can Melania please just journal something?
Can the real Melania please stand up?
A biography or something, just when it's all said and done. That is what you need to know this morning. Coming up next, the second installment of Nova's birthday payday. Chance for you to score $1,000 just for having a birthday after Lola Young.